were just talking about fireworks. It's very topical because that's my first joke. It's about fireworks. I live in East Dayton. Does anybody live in Dayton? Everybody near Dayton? I call East Dayton the land of never-ending fireworks. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. It could be Christmas, Ramadan, Hanukkah, Memorial Day, Arbor Day, your mom's birthday, Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Just fucking fireworks all the time in my neighborhood, no matter what. That's why I'm dreading Memorial Day next week, because I just know it's going to be nothing but fireworks. I live in East Dayton, and it's not the best neighborhood. So like whenever I hear fireworks, I mean, I'm not scared, like I think someone got shot, but I'm still a little too scared to go outside and check. My mom gets kind of worried though. She lives in the suburbs, all right? I grew up in the suburbs in Huber Heights, and she's always watching those shows about, you know, how all these rich people have a bunch of money and they go around and look at a bunch of different houses, right? I think it's on the Rich Asshole channel. I think that's what channel it's on. But anyway, all those shows are all the same. Like, there's this wife and she looks really stuck up, and then there's this husband who's always just cowering in the corner, like, just give her what she wants, I'm tired of the beatings. And they always have a budget of like $750,000, and they want to have, you know, 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms because they shit more than they eat. And they want to have a house that is by the beach, but also has a pool because Vogue says drowning is in this year. They also want an open concept everything. Everything has to be open concept, and there has to be backsplash everywhere. See, in my neighborhood, backsplash is something different. You don't have to pay extra for backsplash in my neighborhood. And actually, that show would be a lot better if it was in my neighborhood. You would have a woman who had a budget of about $250 a month. And she would only need 2 bedrooms because she only had 5 kids. She would need locks on the outside of the doors because nobody can afford a babysitter. There would be an inflatable blow-up pool in the front yard, and it would just stay there all year round. You know, let Mother Nature decide when the kids swim and what diseases they get. Because that's going to be the best mother that they will ever have. But the most important thing is that she has to have an open concept basement, because her new boyfriend's going to start a new business, which is either going to be a grow room or a meth lab. They still haven't decided yet. Yeah, probably the meth lab. And he's saying probably meth lab. Yeah. I have a little puppy. She's about 1.5 years. She gets really scared of the fireworks. And then I have an older dog. She's 7. She doesn't really care about the fireworks, but we don't really give a shit because she's really racist. So, like, we don't really care about her that much. We found out she's racist because we have a black mailman, and all she does is bark at him. But I don't understand why, because she is also black. And I held her up to the mirror, and I was like, "You are black. Why don't you understand?" She didn't understand. I'm pretty, you know, I think it'll be okay as long as I don't find like any like doggy bone swastikas or anything buried in the yard. Or... I asked my mom, because they have dachshunds, if their dachshund was racist. And she was like, "Oh yeah, really racist." And I was like, "Well, do you know why?" And she was like, "Well, our dachshund was from Kentucky." So their dachshund was racist because it was southern. So I guess the most racist dog you can have is a German southern dachshund. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, everything. My sister's getting married, and I have to buy a dress for that, which I'm kind of dreading. But I guess I shouldn't, because it's my sister's second wedding, and it's in a barn, so I'm not the one who should be embarrassed. I like wearing a lot of layers, and it's going to be in like September, and I'm going to have to wear like something with no sleeves, and I'm just going to feel gross, you know. I like to wear layers, and I think it's because of Catholic school. Like, the sisters were like, you know, if you're gonna be easy, Jess, you might as well make it a little difficult. Having sex with me is like opening a never-ending present. An unending present you immediately re-gift. Like a label maker. Having sex with me is like a label maker. That analogy makes no sense. But it's funny to me at this very moment. Being a bigger girl, it really sucks having to find clothes and dresses, especially for special occasions like that. And one reason I hate shopping, especially at big girl stores, is because of the names. They have horrible names. Like, there's a big girl store called Avenue. Okay? It's like, what that name says to me is, hey fatty, we know you need more than a sidewalk. So here's an avenue. Lane Bryant's the same way. Fashion Bug, I'm really glad that store closed, because that name really made me angry. That store pretty much says, hey fatty, if you shop here, you're not going to look any better than a cockroach in sequins. It's not all bad being a big girl, though. I've been a big girl and I've been a small girl. My weight's gone up and down a lot over the years. And it's really done a lot of damage right here to these girls. Like a lot of damage. Like when you lose a big amount of weight, like you go to the doctor, they don't really tell you what's going to happen to your body. They just say, oh, great news, Jess, you don't have diabetes anymore. But your tits look like a couple deflated balloon animals. I'm really sorry about that. Like if you can't picture in your mind right now, like handful of pennies in a sock when I go like this with no bra on, okay? All right. My tits will be really good in a gang fight. That's why when I go to the west side, I walk like this. Nobody fucks with me. Nobody fucks with me. You have to go to this stupid wedding. I went to a wedding last year in Italy, because I'm bougie, like that. See, I don't have anything else to tell you about that. I just want y'all to know I'm better than you. So that's it for that. No. I actually went to Italy, and I had to stay in a room with my mother for 4 days straight. In the teeniest, tiniest room ever. I felt like I was back in the womb. And it kind of smelled like it, too. It was bad. It was pretty gross. Every night I went to bed and I was like, is this the night I kill my mother? Good thing it's really easy to get rid of a body in Italy. But don't worry, I went to the Vatican, I said a prayer, we're Catholic, so all you gotta do, you can do as much bad shit as you want when you're Catholic, as long as you do one good thing and you confess it. It's a lot like Adam Sandler's body of work. Nothing but shit. And then you got Happy Gilmore. It's the exact same thing. My husband was pretty sure I was going to get murdered when I went to Italy because of terrorism and all. And if by murdered he meant vaginally explored by an Italian, then yeah. I got murdered. This pussy got Marco Polo'd. Got Amerigo Vespucci. This pussy did. And any other Italian explorer you can think of, because those are the only two I can think of. I was really hoping like a whole Taken situation would happen when I went to Italy. You know, you guys remember Taken? You know, where Liam Neeson has a particular set of skills and, you know, his daughter almost gets sold into sex slavery. You know? I mean, it would be pretty cool to be in sex slavery. You get laid all the time. You get a lot of free drugs. You get to travel the world. If someone paid $500,000 for me, my self-esteem would be so fucking high. I wouldn't have to tell jokes about my gross tits on stage if someone paid $500,000 for me, okay? So what I'm going to do next time I go to Europe is I'm just going to, you know, roam around the airport looking all wayward, you know, and like maybe have some dollar bills fall out of my pocket so people will know I'm really rich. And then maybe I'll get taken. And I really think that if I get taken, I'll probably meet Liam Neeson because he's made 3 of those fucking movies, so he's gonna rescue anyone at this point. when I got back from Italy, my house smelled weird. And I'm pretty sure that's because my husband masturbated in every single room at least 5 times. Yeah. No, not yuck. It's the truth. Okay.
Yucky truth.
Yeah, it's the yucky truth. And you probably watch porn, and that's fine. I'm not a big fan of porn, mainly because I'm a woman with an actual imagination, and a dick in my mind looks way better than it does in real life. It's got like bows and sparkles and shit in my mind, not so much in real life. And there's this new thing in porn. I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me. It's called squirting. Yeah. I don't know. Guys really dig it, I guess, because it mixes like sex and sports, kind of. Like you're trying to hit a bullseye. I like it for another reason, because now when I accidentally piss on a guy, I just tell him I squirted. And it makes him really, really happy. That's what I want to do. Make men really, really happy. So I'm just going to continue talking about pee. I think that's going well. My husband's in a band. Anybody married to a musician or date one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare, isn't it? Shouldn't do it. Don't ever do it. They tell you, when you date a musician, you fall in love because, you see him on stage and you're like, oh my God. He knows my 8 favorite songs. What they don't tell you is those are the only 8 songs he knows. And those are the 8 songs you're going to hear for the rest of your life until you die. If I have to hear Every Rose Has Its Thorn one more time, I'm going to poison myself. Okay? Nobody knows who Poison is. That's okay. That's all right. My husband practices at my house a lot, and one day his friend came out of the bathroom and was like, hey Jess, why do you have a pee mirror? And I was like, what the hell is a pee mirror? So I went in the bathroom and I was looking around. He's talking about my makeup mirror that's on the back of the toilet. Like, very nice, ornate. And it magnifies everything by 5. So now I know why all of his bandmates keep hitting on me when they come over. Because their dick's like 10 inches long in that mirror. They're feeling very inflated. And that's great for them, but now when I try to do my makeup in that mirror, all I can think about are my husband's friend's dick's reflections, like staring back at me like they're trapped in there, like Zod in the Phantom Zone, like all pressed up against the mirror, like all potatoey and turnipy, just staring back at me. So I was like, this is, I can't have this. I'm going to take matters into my own hands. So I went and grabbed my mirror and I put it on the floor. And I went ahead and stood over top of it. Let's just say it's a V mirror now, no longer a P mirror. It's a V mirror now. All right, I got just one more thing for you. You guys know where St. Mary's is? Anybody ever been to St. Mary's? Oh, yeah. Yeah, St. Mary's, Ohio. That's where my husband's from. So it's great to go there. We went to a wedding there the other summer, last summer. It's probably the oddest wedding I've ever been to. Everybody in the entire wedding party wore cowboy boots, even the bride. It was like the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I'm not just talking about the bridesmaids. I thought Clint Eastwood was going to show up and start talking a bunch of conservative bullshit to a chair. That didn't happen, though. There is Busch Light as far as the eye could see. I'm pretty sure St. Mary's Lake is Busch Light. That's where they make it. Like, all the fish, I think, have mullets in that lake. But the craziest part of the wedding was when the bride rode in on a horse into the wedding. And I was like, oh my God. For Hyman.
Oh, jeez.
She was wearing all white. That would have been embarrassing. Should have got married in Vegas like I did. No Hyman needed. None whatsoever. Alright guys, I really appreciate you listening to me. talk about a lot of stuff about pee. Thank you very much.